Imagine being diagnosed with cancer and then being told there is no hope for you. Well, that's exactly what our next guest says happened to her, but here she is 10 years later, so clearly somebody was wrong. Joining me now is Dino Prado, founder and CEO of Envita Medical Center, along with cancer survivor and Envita patient, Sandy Yazapovic. It's nice to have both of you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Sandy, I want to start with you if I could, and no disrespect because I've got to hear this cancer survivor story. How did this all come about? Somebody told you? Sorry?
Yeah, I was diagnosed at 39. I had 2 young kids, and you're shocked when you hear it. And I was given less than 20% chance of survival because I had the most aggressive type of cancer that you could have. My tumor was doubling in size every 24 hours. So I went from stage 3 cancer, colon cancer, to stage 4 within a matter of 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dino, then in steps Envita.
Yeah, you know, the thing is that this cancer was growing quickly, and what our doctors were able to do is help rebuild her immune system, go after the cause of the cancer, rebuild the patient's ability to fight the cancer, and then in return, here she is with us 10 years later. What people don't know is that end-stage colon cancer is less than, really 5-year survival is less than 2%, and chemotherapy is only 2% effective. So it was really important to bring in these treatments from around the world to really help her. It made all the difference.
In terms of it made all the difference, you're living proof of that. You had small children, and what did people around you start to say when you said, I'm going to try this? I don't care what these people said. I'm going to try this. You must have had some people that weren't necessarily on board.
Well, we took a lot of flack from friends and family only because they love you, and we saw what the traditional medicine was going to do, but they didn't change. They weren't outside the box. I needed more to build the immune system so I could fight the cancer and beat it, and not just have to go through. But the chemo and radiation after only 4 months was killing me. I did both. I opted for both, and then I stopped the treatments for chemo and radiation because it was killing me. And I went with what they told me was, the diet has everything to do with it. Your attitude, obviously, but then you've got to rebuild that immune system so that you have the odds stacked in your favor. And that's what, it was the education that I think I took away more than anything, and was disciplined to finish these treatments.
What words of encouragement would you have for people in similar situations?
Well, I think everybody has to have options. There's more than one way to fight cancer, and it's not just the traditional way. I'm living proof of that, and I even started a foundation, a website, to bring awareness that when you are diagnosed with something as serious as that you need to research all your options. It's not just one form of treatment to fight cancer. You got to have all the tools and all the weapons that you can possibly muster up in order to fight it, because cancer can be beaten.
So, Dana, talk about the weapon that Envita provides and how you are able to use this to build this immune system. What do you do?
Well, just think about it. This was 10 years ago, and we have progressed, majorly over the last 10 years. I mean, we have cancer vaccines we could build to build their immune system. We have powerful nutrition that we provide for the patients intravenously. We can target it with genetic chemotherapy. We can target. So there's so many tools. But the key is patients don't realize this, and they don't usually look for it until everything else is exhausted, and it's a mistake. Because the sooner they incorporate what we call a deeper and more profound strategy to treating cancer, meaning really detailed to their own personal individual situation, they're going to respond better. And so, Sandy's an example of many patients over the years that we've helped, and the key is incorporating the best treatments all at the same time so that you can help heal the patient.
All right, well, it sounds like you are living proof that this works, and it worked for you. Everybody's, of course, individual, and we're not suggesting that this would necessarily be for every single person that's battling cancer, but certainly did work in your case.
Yes.
And we've seen it time and time and time again through Envita.
Yeah, I think that everybody does need to build their immune system.
Absolutely.
Every cancer patient needs proper nutrition, and they need to work on healing regardless of what they're doing. And I do believe that regardless they're doing conventional or integrative, they need that combination for long-term results. If you're just relying on a drug to do it, you're really not recognizing how powerful the body is and its ability to heal.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, and we want people to get in touch with you and find out more about how this can work for them and how they can build their immune system and either opt for one or combine both of them. And we're going to tell you about this special offer. For the first 20 callers, you're going to receive free personalized preliminary medical reviews. Envita's team of doctors is going to gather all of your medical history, all of your medical records, and then what they're going to do for you is develop a personalized preliminary treatment plan specifically for you and your form of cancer, including testing, recommendations, nutritional supplementation, eating guidelines, treatment options, all followed by a consultation with a doctor. And then, of course, you're also going to get a copy, a free copy, in fact, of the Stupid Diet book. And you're going to find out what that's all about when you find Envita Medical Centers at 8759 East Bell Road in Scottsdale. Their phone number is 602-569-4144. And make sure you check them out on their website. That website there on your screen is envita.com.